Good afternoon, ma'am.
Very good afternoon, Shantanu.
And, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. And what about you?
I'm g- I'm great. I'm great. Thank you for asking. And ma'am, we are meeting first time. First of all, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, so Shantanu, as you know my name is Varsha, and I'm from Himachal Pradesh, and currently I'm living in Punjab. So if I'll talk about my qualification, so I have completed my master, and I'm blessed with two kids, and I'm a YouTuber, and I'm learning English. So that's all about me.
Yes, yes, yes. It is nice, nice introduction. Also, it is good to know about yourself. And ma'am, first of all, please tell me, you are a housewife, and right now also you are running your YouTube channel. But how did you manage your time? And you are learning English. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can say that I'm a homemaker. Okay, so I have lots of time for myself when my kids are not at home, my husband is not at home. So apart from this, for learning, if I'll tell you about how I'm learning at home, so there is no need to sit around sit in a proper place that you will sit on a proper place and you will learn. No, if I am doing some work, so I can speak, I can practice. So I'm doing like this. If I'm preparing the food, so I'm speaking with myself that okay, I'm frying the dal, and I'm preparing the rice, so I'm practicing like how. And if I'm doing something else, like if I'm brooming, I'm mopping, so I'm just speaking with myself that okay. So sometimes, whenever it is like okay, I'm brooming, so there is a topic in my mind, so I'm just leaving my broom, and I when I go to front of the my mirror, and I start to speak.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, how long have you been how long have you been learning English? I mean, speaking English.
Yeah, so I'll tell you that how did I start, and I'm not learning this for only this for my confidence, that I'm learning English for my earning purpose as well. Okay, as you told me that I'm a homemaker, so I can earn at home. So it was in 2021, I was like okay. At that time, I was taking a course that was a coaching master course, and that time I couldn't speak one sentence. I wasn't able to speak one sentence, and all the women were speaking in English. So that was the moment that I thought that I have to start, and I have taken the online classes. So it was like women, we are homemakers, so we are not spending so much money for ourselves. So I took a small course, like a small amount of course, I can say that. And after that, I realized that I'm just wasting my time, so I have to take another course, like a good course. So I have taken that course, and after that, within 6 months, there was I got a job. Okay, and it was the turning point for in my life, that I have started my learning. And after that, at that time, I was basic, and now I can say that I'm intermediate level. So yeah, that was the inspiration for all the women who wants to earn at home. And this is the opportunity that I can say that this is the lucrative opportunities that we can speak, we can learn at home, and we can, after that, we can teach. Now I am teaching small students, but I am teaching.
Oh, yes, yes. And ma'am, also you are speaking very well. Also, you are and you have been learning English for a long time. And I am asking one question. I also ask many questions. I ask many people also these questions. What do you think? English grammar is important for speaking English?
Sorry.
What do you think? English grammar is important for speaking English?
Definitely, because most of the people, they always tell that grammar is not important while we are speaking. But yeah, grammar is
Yes, yes,
not important for your initial stage. And if you are learning English for yourself, right? So I can't say that grammar is important. But if you are learning English for earning purpose, so you have to use correct English, because without grammar we can't speak correct English. and there are so many
Yes.
things we have to learn, how we can speak, the way of speaking, intonation, and pronunciation is must, because while we are speaking for ourselves, so we are learning, like, okay, simultaneously we are learning or randomly we are learning. But while we are learning for teaching, for our job, for increasing our salary, so for that purpose we have need at, like, some of the people they are giving the examples. Okay, the kid, when we are kids, so we didn't learn any grammar for our mother tongue. So I can say that that time we had that environment, everyone was speaking in English, right? So but now, if I'll talk about English, so we don't have at that environment at our home that we can speak properly. So for that reason, yeah, you can speak like, English is a, I can say that this is a skill, this is a language, we can learn it. But if we want to learn properly, so definitely we should, any idea about the grammar, at least little bit grammar
Yes. Yes.
is, like, other grammar we have to learn for the competitive exam. But if we are learning English for general talk or for that, so we should know little bit grammar about that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. I agree with you 100%. For speaking purpose, also basic grammar is important for speaking English. Yeah. And
definitely.
ma'am, I am asking. Yes, I am asking another question also. I know properly to speak English fluently. Always you have to follow four rules: LSRW: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Four things are very important for speaking English. But what is the most important part for speaking English? What
For
do you think?
me, I'll tell you about myself. Like, I like usually follow two rules, that is speaking and listening, because I'm
Yes.
not consistent about writing. I'm not consistent about reading. Yeah, reading is important. You can learn a new vocabulary, and definitely. But according to me, like, I'm little bit, there is procrastination about reading and writing. As of now, I'm just doing two things: speaking and listening. These are the main key points for me.
Yes, yes, you are right. I agree with you 100%. Listening and speaking is the most important part for speaking English. Yeah. And ma'am, I have been facing this problem also. While speaking, I get stuck because I belong to village area, and when I was starting my school life, that time my English was not good. I was very weak in English subject. That's why also I don't have a lot of vocabulary in my mind. Yeah, and that's why also while speaking, I get stuck. I get nervous. But after conversation also, I was thinking it was very easy. But that time also, it does not come in my mind. But I am asking one question: how did you improve your vocabulary skill?
Vocabulary, for my initial stage, it was difficult part for me as well, learning vocabulary and the pronunciation part as well, because our tongue was not accustomed to learn English vocabulary or pronunciation well. And gradually I have learned. Nowadays what is happening with me, if I will listen to any vocabulary word, so I have to search that word, and it is like, I have to utter at least 4 5 times that word, and yeah, and that is like, these habits are, like, we can cultivate these habits in our daily routine. So in this way we can speak and we can learn. Nowadays we are like accustomed for learning English, so vocabulary is also, this is a like main part for us, that we can learn and we can use it. It is all about practice. You have to practice properly.
Yes, yes. And apart from four parts, another part is important: thinking English. What do you think? What part is better, thinking English or translating English? What is the better process?
Yeah, it was like initial stage, you can like think in your mind, because I have just one thing, that whenever you will think about speaking English, so it is the biggest for like fault, I can say that. Like, at that time our mind goes blank. Why? Because at that time we doesn't like, we don't have ideas of in our mother tongue. Okay, if I'll give you
Yes,
the top, so you will be blank in your mother tongue as well. So firstly, whenever we are thinking about learning English or learning any language, so firstly we should clear about our thoughts in our mother tongue, because most of the time now we are teaching English, I'm teaching English, so people are not clear about their mother tongue's thought. They don't know how to,
yes,
like,
yes,
like a conversation. If I'll tell any student that okay, you have to write a paragraph in your mother tongue. So that student will start okay like this, like this, like. But you should start with the starting subject, in between middle part, and last conclusion. So in this way, when we think like key points, keywords are important while we are like learning or speaking. So this is the way we can learn thought, like as you asked me about thinking or translation. So thinking is must, not translating. While we are
Yes,
speaking, so we
yes,
don't have time for like a translating. We
yes,
can't
yes,
translate in our mind like, and we can speak. In writing we can do, but thinking is must.
yes. You're right also. And ma'am, what is the native language?
My native language is Pahari because, as I told you, I am from Himachal Pradesh. So my native language is Pahari.
Yeah. And how many languages do you know?
One is Pahari, Hindi, English, Punjabi.
Four languages. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And ma'am, how many members do you have in your family right now?
Right now, like we are family members in here, but in my family there are 9 members in my family. My mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, sister-in-laws, and a full family. Like I'm in a joint family, but as of now, I'm with my husband. So we are 4 members in my family here in Punjab.
Yeah, yeah. You have a two kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 kids, one my daughter and one my son.
Yes. And are they going to English medium school?
Yeah, they are going ICSE board.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And ma'am, you are from right now. So you are from Himachal Pradesh or
I'm
Punjab?
from Himachal Pradesh, but currently I'm living in Punjab. Amritsar, you know about the Amritsar?
Yes, yes. I
So
have heard.
nearby
I know
is a
about.
place.
And ma'am, have you visited in Kolkata? Have you visited in West Bengal?
No, no, no. I like I want to visit there, and as I told you, one of my friends, not one of two, 2, 3 friends of there, uh, because of English language. So they always like Darjeeling. They ask me that whenever will you come here? So come to us. So definitely. Like now, my kids are little and they are going to school, so I have to plan according to them.
Yes, yes. And you have to also teach some students, but how many students do you have?
Like I have my one of my partner. We have started our startup in month of December. As I told you, like earlier, I was doing a job. Okay, so there were I have met a girl. She's from Bangalore. So we have started our journey, or we have started our startup in English. So we have at least 10 to 15 students as of now. We have, because we are only 2 teachers are there.
Yes. And ma'am, what is your goal? What is your hobby?
Like my hobbies, as I told you, that like reading books is my hobby. That I can start reading book, but I can't complete reading that book. But sometimes it is like okay, I have to read this book, and I'm like creating the collection of the books, or making the collection of the books. And another thing is listen to music. So it gives me peace. And another thing is that like learning new things every day, and surfing on the net, what is going new. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, what do you do in your spare time?
Yeah, as I told you, like I don't have spare time. Like I'm spending time with my kids, I'm spending time with my students, and apart from this, like household chores. So I don't have times. Sometimes 24 hours are not sufficient for me. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And ma'am, you have a YouTube channel, but what is the name of your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel name is Learning English with Varsha. I will definitely share with you one of my videos. So yeah, Shantanu, it was superb conversation with you, and I have learned so many things. Thank you for giving me this chance that I have entered in your YouTube channel or in your video. Thank you.
Oh, yes. All right, ma'am, you are also speaking very well. I thank you for giving your valuable time. All right, nice to meet you. Take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Bye bye. Bye. Take care.